COVID, you know what it is. I put Queet on the team, made a kick out Cam. Dick don't satisfy it, then my big mouth can. I dish your.
I said, yo! Who's ready for another body over audio waves? You know what? It's crazy. Herm been feeling like a politician as of late. Now that we're both on stage, might as well have a war of words since it's up for debate. It's apparent to me that ever since you've lost to Miss Big Red Facts, Raina, and you three, you've shown Herm how defenseless you really are. I tell the guys to grab their instruments, and after the gig, they're getting paid $1,000 increments. In other words, if I pay a band to rock you, it's obvious they're breaking Benjamin. Spin the block till he saw how colorful it can really be, dude. It was the equivalent of messing with the Rubik's Cube. This martyr really got sacrificed just to be on a t-shirt. They had his image imprinted on a piece of fabric, like Jesus' face on a shot of touring. Yo! Why is this the only time us niggas can come together? See, that just proves the stereotype of this happening. When Benjamin's family is in mourning, you're about to get chipped once Herm fry you in the circle and seal him in a bag. Basically got turned into a Funyun. You know what? You really got a stupid fucking name. Bengii. Lumberjack, Woods, you are not the Black Paul Bunyan. Obviously, he's never been with the bull when it comes to survival tactics. Do you even know the correct way to chop something down with a bladed tool? Ah, man, here come the nerd bars. This shit's something he really gotta deal with. Hey, yo! The fuck you know about having to go on missions only to become more of an animal? When it got hard for this player, the game got too frustrating to handle, till Herm had to up his savage to cause damage at least. My come up was literally ultra beast. How this ninja trying to fight fire when he don't have the killer instinct to level up higher? In this virtual confrontation, this is Jago losing to Cinder. I don't want to hear shit else about you being a chef. Cause when the block gets hungry, what you gonna cook up when things go left? I remember one night, I had to purchase a whole bird just so my profits in the kitchen were right. You know Herm's chicken was finger licking good when they still fiending for the wing, but hey, from what they say, Herm ain't never did such a thing. Nowadays, I'm definitely introverted, choosing not to participate in the activities even when invited, cause I figured being social for the media will only get a nigga indicted, dog. I even heard you tried to start cripping while toting them big sticks. You wanna be one of those self-identifying pricks. I mean, you can rely on sticks if you wanna end up walking funny like you got polio. How is he gonna pull up on set expecting them to give this actor his props when Benji's got a fraudulent portfolio? My boy, you got bars. However, you lack conviction and energy. And for that, why should I show you empathy? Here lately, every round you submit has been some monotone bullshit. Actually, I'm more amused than enraged. This guy sounds like me when Herm first began Engage. Honestly, I'm starting to think creative is into wrestling if we're guessing. I can tell he's been trying to see our styles clash. Whoever they book against me should know it's total non-stop action in every match. You've been a dead man walking for too long. Herm came to end the streak. You're gonna be the same as the Undertaker in defeat. Time. The fuck out of here.
I said, yo, they finally got Chef Bengii back on the Gage stage, and I'm on a rampage. I ain't gonna stop till they all die from sickness. Like the Black Plague, I'm not the one to play with. And Herm, that's something you gonna learn today. They probably think for you this an easy plate, but from what my pen state, death was your only fate. You getting sent to the pearly gates, your chariot awaits. Y'all know why this an automatic closed casket? Cause they couldn't recognize his face at the wake. So it's safe to say, any bullshit you on, I'm prepared for. I'm in my prime, so if the chopper hit his chest, like Autobots, he transform. His body left on Earth, but his soul airborne. I'm locked in, cause this just another body I gotta catch. He a hitman, so I hired him to walk into his own death, to talk different. If you get out of line, the tool spitting. No Seattle, but you can see hawks in the distance. For the green, I'll let eagles hit him. I've been at the top of the charts. So they gonna say I'm a stealer, how fast a coat ended shit. I pull up in the Bronco, bullets fly like cardinals, my whole squad in charges. So after the body, you know we fled the scene quick. But enough for the small quotes. On some real shit, let's flip some Hitman notes. Verse J Real, you said the sniper got a nice scope. Hopefully he can bear the cross. Well, that was okay. But I thought it was lame, of course, cause I would have said I use sticks and stones to break his bones. Hopefully his family could bear the sight of his corpse. He tried to play the prophet role like Jesus and got nailed to a cross. Who hot is me? Not you, I'm too diabolical. There's no love in the jungle, so I'll rip a heart out of lion too. You catch a blue flame out the can, I call a gun Ryu. Also keep a green and orange gun. If you want static, I keep a Blanca too. Kick back like Chung-Li power move. You don't know what I've been through. I'm dangerous with a pencil. Think home-cooked meals, so I lift the metal to his mouth like utensils. Stupid nigga, you know what I'll do to you? I'll put you through hell to show you even the devil may cry. If I aim the tool, the difference between me and you, my bar's too clever and ain't no way they can handle me. He laid up with his chick, out the gun I let 3 spit. That was his final fantasy. But you only call yourself a hitman cause you signed contracts for battle rap offers. I roll with real hitmen. If they don't take the shot, the cartel gone off them. You call yourself a hitman but don't get paid for leaving corpses. I know some hitmen that if they take the money and myth, it might cost them. What's your life worth? Bullets spread through Herm body like virus germs. To think I will lose to a member of the Geek Squad? This shit absurd. I really grew up in the slums. I had to be up before the birds. He was fed by a silver spoon in the suburbs. How you a hitman? But your shot's always missing. I guess he roll with hitmen that get no business. If I slide, it's me and my gun till death do its part. He got a good commitment. You a bitch, man. You think Bengii a little dog, but this not a movie. I'm really a pit, man. An arm stretch him. You could tell by the wingspan. I let the Glock burn his face like a suntan. But you really believe you dangerous on the front line? Well, if that's what you trust in, a chopper start cutting. I call it Timberlake, cause it sing like Justin, so know your place. I'll put you on a TV. This gun broadcast shows like Ricky Lake. This was a bad mistake. I leave what's left of him in the bottom of a bag, like the plug gave me shape. But tell me what sense it make to put Herm against somebody this great. Soon as I casted the line, he was fish bait. From a 40, you get half baked. I stay on the move, all gas, no brakes. I keep my grass low. That's how I keep out the snakes. So don't get bent out of shape, cause my heart cold like snowflakes. Now you behind yellow tape. You ran, but death caught up to you. So in the end, you couldn't make a great escape. Bengii back like I never left. They don't see me as a threat, but you know how hitmen operate. To throw them off my scent, I just disguise as a chef. I only catch clean bodies and make sure I don't leave a mess. And this shit was a breeze, cause we had another battle with the right soil, but plant the wrong seeds. So I told him if he want to see death, just follow the crows to where the vultures feed. Chef, man. All you echelon shit, man. Shout out to Gage, man.